Hi, Charles. Boy, I sure miss you at Christmas time. Seemed like we used to have some awful good times together. I hope you had a good Christmas this year. Hi, Chrissy. Boy, I'd like to be walking those beaches down there with you in Florida instead of up here where it's really, really cool. But I miss you and awful anxious for you to get back pretty soon. Kelly, you and Neil and the family, the precious little girls, boy, I understand by Linda that you guys had a real Christmas, had a real wonderful time. Of course, you had 3 dogs and all the kids to run around. It sounded like it was a rather active Christmas compared to our quiet Christmas. But I wish you a Happy New Year as well, all of the whole family. And Gary and Linda, I just pray that somehow the Lord will be with them in their business as they face the new year. And they'll have just a wonderful year this year.
Hi, Callie. How's my girl doing? I can think of all the fun things that we've done, just you and I, making pizza. Do you remember that? Do you remember when that crazy dog, what was her name now? Tell me what the dog's name was that was afraid of the storms and stuff. Anyway, I was babysitting with you guys when your mom was in the hospital having one of her many babies.
Many.
And you have got 3 of the cutest little girls that I have ever seen. I don't think anybody can beat what you've got. Well, let's see now, who's next? Oh, Charles!
I didn't say hi to Tim, and I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to Tim, too. Somehow or other, I wasn't thinking about him, but I'm sure he had a great Christmas, and that precious family he's had, I wouldn't forget them for anything.
Charles, you know, every time I talk to you, I ask you, you know the question, have you met her yet? And for some reason, I don't know anybody with your looks and your curly dark hair, big brown eyes, and muscles bulging out of your shirt. I don't know why you can't find a girl. Would you like for me to find one for? I'd be glad to find a girl for you. In fact, I want to have one right in my mind right now. She's got a dimple in her chin, and she's got the devil within.
Ooh.
And how does that song go? I've got a girl down in Mobile. She's got a face like a lemon peel. She's got a wart right on her chin. She says it's a dimple, but a dimple grows in, doesn't it? But Charles, I love you. You're my favorite, one of my favorite grandsons. Oh, but I can't forget Tim. No, he's my grandson too now. And he is a doll too. But you know what? He's taken. So I can't help Tim in any way except just to keep him boosted up and tell him how handsome he is and how nice he is. And he is the sweetest thing that you ever would want to meet in all your life. He has rescued me so many times. I've been in the hospital, and he comes and sees me when I'm in the hospital. And the other day is about several weeks ago, I fell, and you were right there with me on the rug, pulling me along and getting me to the ambulance. And Grandpa and Gary were there, and they all had to drag me while I was laying on the rug. Kind of a funny thing. But anyway, Tim, I love you. And you've got the cutest little girls. And don't forget Maverick. Who could forget a guy with a name like that? Anyway, I love you, Tim. Let's see, who's next?
Did you get Chrissy?
Chrissy. Chrissy, you are a doll. Yes, and I just think that you're the cutest thing. I cannot figure out how you can be a mother. You're too little, you're too young, you just can't be a mother. I mean, you know, it just is impossible. But I'll tell you one thing, if that girl, oops, or boy, grows up to look like you, they're really going to be cute. Boy, I'll tell you, you're going to have cute kids. And you think maybe you might be going to have a boy because there's so many girls, so many grand girls and not hardly any grand boys. So let's hope maybe you might have a boy. That'd be nice. But one thing I want you guys to remember, all of you, is that I pray for each one of you every night. Every night I pray for you individually and for your mom and dad and for your children, that they might all serve the Lord. That's the main thing, isn't it, in life?
For Caleb and
That
Neil, too.
and Caleb
And Neil.
Caleb and Neil, yes, the son-in-laws. And if I'm forgetting anything, you have to just tell me, because I'm an old lady and my brain got kind of slipped when I had that accident. And so I forget things sometimes. Maybe it's not because of the accident. Maybe it's just natural that your mother's saying, yes, it's natural. So anyway,
Bye-bye. We love you.
Are you trying to cut me off?
Yep.
Anyway, I think you guys, all of you, are just super. And we're getting ready to go to bed right now.